Changshan, China. This is the summary of my last race, cycling again, 54 kilometers, 5 laps, and let's see how it goes. And here we go. Start from the first row. A couple of guys try to get an early lead, while I try to stay protected behind these tall guys. And here we can see the beginning from the local television. You can see me with a pink jersey passing by now, and here we go, around 100 people taking part in this race. And the race was mostly riding at 45 kilometers an hour, with some trucks passing by, of course, and some kind of tight corners, not very safe, and after every corner everyone pushing, and we had several guys trying to run away from the group, try to create an early lead. Here 2-3 guys trying to go, but the group wasn't letting anyone go alone, and suddenly we were having like pushing at 50 kilometers an hour, but you can hit each other. Like these two guys, they didn't like each other. Here is the end of the first lap. It was like 15 minutes for 10.5 kilometers, quite fast. And here is the second lap, again 15 minutes. The group was very motivated in keeping the average speed high, and here we have another tight corner. Always careful here. This was a real estate development organizing this race, so you have quite some nice landscapes, but the weather wasn't otherwise. And here you can see us passing by for the third lap. The lap with this guy trying to get the lead. He had only like 50 meters from the group, where we were passing now. You can see me now. I am passing at 50 kilometers an hour, still very fast, still very strong, but suddenly when the wind was blowing against, you can see the whole group slowing down. Here we're going like at 30, 35, and people drinking something, resting, getting ready. And here again we are pushing. Here I'm trying to stay in front, trying to see the situation, if there is someone that is going, maybe join. I was thinking whether trying an early attack or wait till the end, but there was no really way to go, so I was just trying to stay behind in the belly of the group, not take too much wind, drifting back and going by being careful. Tight corners again, and then attack from the leaders. And here we were again pushing at 15 hour, and some more corners where everyone was slowing down back again. So it was more like this, going as strong as you can and slowing down, which made basically the stay in the group quite hard and quite challenging at some points, because you had to be careful not to stay too much in the back. Some people, like this guy, try and attack from the sidewalk. Quite dangerous maneuver, but he knew what he was doing. He was catched in like 500 meters again. Here the group was kind of let him do, because the wind was very strong against. And here we getting for the last lap, 5th lap, and we were like around 30 cyclists left, and still to be kind of careful. Here you have an ambulance in the middle of the road, which was trying to do more harm, but everyone was careful. And here we pass for the 4th lap, and we enter in the 5th lap, which is gonna be the last one. And from there on, all the guys that wanted to win the race had to stay in front. The average pace at this point was still around 45 kilometers an hour, so if you had any problem, every technical problem on the bike, There was no way to get back in the group. Here I'm trying to stay in front, I'm trying to stay covered, save the leg for the final push, which is gonna be very fast, and corner again. And here you can see that I'm trying to stay behind this guy, heart rate at already like 103, 104%, so very high. Is getting very fast here, above 50 an hour. I'm trying to stay behind these guys which are leading. I'm 4th, 5th, ready for the final push, ready for the top speed, but the bike let me down. Here I get a puncture and I have to sadly see the group going, and my race is sadly over at 2 kilometers to go. So this time nothing to do, hopefully next time. Bye bye from Shanshan.
Race over like this, flat tire, 2 kilometers to go. I was in a good position, 4 feet, ready for the final push. It could have been a good ending. I was ready, I was feeling fine. The group was already like 20-30 people, so it could have been a good ending, but it's over like this. That's the great thing of sport. It can give you the greatest happiness and the worst feeling. So today is a bad day. Last time I won, so it's okay like this. Keep riding.
说邀请一下更多的骑手来到我们象山，来为我们象山打个广告。
那个是随便讲。
So the race wasn't so good today, but anyway, I will reward myself with my first swim in the sea of the year. Let's see how it tests Chinese sea.